Hello, I'm Urvashi Sani. I live and work in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh, in India. I am the founder and the CEO of Study Hall Educational Foundation, and I want to introduce my organization to you. Study Hall Education Foundation began its work in 1986 with the goal of redefining education and providing a model of how a child-responsive, socially responsible education can look like. We have worked at redefining education, widening and broadening its scope, and basing it on a foundation of social justice, peace, and love. We really believe that education should not only be about preparing children for successful livelihoods. Of course it should do that, but it can do much more. It can teach lessons of equality, lessons of empathy, lessons of peace, along with lessons of math, science, history, geography, and language. We run several schools in rural and urban areas. We have a college, and we run outreach programs for out-of-school children. We collaborate with governments, we train teachers, and we build curricula which will help us to achieve our vision, which is to educate everyone to be an active democratic citizen, socially responsible, believing in the democratic values of equality, liberty, fraternity, and living it. We really believe that we don't have thriving democracies because we have not taken the trouble to educate our populace, our children, our future generations in the core values of democracy. One of the main obstacles that we have faced in the 35 years that we've been working is that even after so many years, people still define education very, very narrowly. And it still has its goal of preparing children for the labor force. So trying to change that definition is a huge challenge for us. Secondly, I live in India, and even though we became a democracy when we achieved our independence in 1947, and we have one of the finest constitutions in the world, we still had a very strong feudal mindset. It was there before the British came, and they only reinforced it. So we got a democratic constitution, but we still had feudal mindsets. And our founding parents, whereas they gave us our freedom and they gave us a great constitution, what they didn't do was put in place a program wherein future generations could be educated out of their feudal mindsets. So we have made it our mission to educate children for democracy. We have put in place a critical feminist pedagogy. We have developed curricula for gender equality, for caste equality, and we are working at helping students move out of their communal mindsets as well. What have we achieved so far? I think one of our biggest achievements has been that we have provided an example of what a transformative education can look like. I believe that education has the power to be a very strong transformative force, individually and socially, but provided education is transformed. We have walked our talk, and over years we have shown how you can build an inclusive, caring, empathetic, socially responsible education organization. We have not only widened the definition, but we have shown practical ways on how this idea of education can be realized. What has been our most successful collaboration so far? We are humbly audacious, and we know that though we have audacious goals, we can't do this alone. Our most successful collaboration so far has really been with the government, and I believe that is really important, because if you want to achieve scale, then you must look at the government school system. We have worked with over 1,000 schools so far. We've trained more than 100,000 teachers, And through our technology platform and all our programs, we've reached more than 5 million children. With the government, we have been training their teachers in critical feminist pedagogy so that they can teach their girls that they are equal autonomous persons deserving respect, and they should fight discrimination, and teach their boys that though patriarchy is not their fault, it is give them unearned privilege, and it is very cruel to their mothers, their sisters, their girlfriends, their wives, and all the other women that they love. And I'm very happy to report that we have graduated young men and women who have actually been advocates for girls' rights. Girls have been advocates for themselves, and they have conducted large campaigns in the community. We call them India's Daughters campaigns, where girls and boys together have walked into communities, conducted signature campaigns, convinced parents about the injustice of child marriage, and have managed to stop many of them. Our students and our graduates are active democratic citizens. They conduct critical dialogues in the community. They have managed to teach lessons of equality in their families and in their communities, and been able to stop domestic violence and child marriage considerably. And in a state of like Uttar Pradesh, that is a remarkable achievement.